Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
We remain standing for Kaddish Shalem on page 19.
Rabbi Yerashmi Rabba, B'Yamani B'Rakhartei V'Yamlik Machotei B'Chai Yechon V'Yamichon V'Chai Decho B'Yisrael B'Galaz B'Karivim Aru Amen Yaheshmi Rabba Mevarach Yalam Le'Yamei Amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Torami Yenaseh V'Yadadar V'Yadalav V'Yadalash 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 Li'elam Yikol B'Chada V'Yishara Tzutush B'Chada V'Nechamata Dami Rami Amaviru Amen. Take a vote to Lord Honoru to come to Kol Yisrael. Kodam Avonu Vishmai Viru. Amen. Yehesh Lamarab. Amin Shemaya. V'chaim Elenu B'Yal Kol Yisrael Viru. Amen. Oisei Shalom Miramav. V'yasei Shalom Elenu B'Yal Kol Yisrael. V'Yal Kodesh V'Yder V'Al V'Yamanu. Amen.
You may be seated. Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova. Believe it or not, Shana Tova. Tonight we move into the celebration of Rosh Hashanah. And with that, we enter into our high holiday season. So we've heard a few highlights from our high holiday liturgy, and hopefully these can begin to awaken our memories of this time and inspire us to continue or begin our work of turning inward as we prepare for the year ahead. And so to help us on this journey, I want to share a story. So this is a story that has been told numerous times throughout the world and in the context of many different cultures and traditions. It is this version that I'm going to tell is within the Jewish tradition is attributed to Rabbi Chaim Ram Shishker, and it is shared in a collection of stories in Lithuania by Alter Druyanov and was first published in 1935. If you know the story, don't get too excited, keep it to yourself. There was once a man who was granted permission to travel both to heaven and to hell. When he arrived in each, he saw a similar scene. There were tables lavishly set with every imaginable delicacy. I know some of you know the story. Every person had their favorite meal in front of them. And there were all of these delectable aromas that were filling the air. There was more food than one could ever consume. However, when he arrived in hell, he was astonished to see that even with all of this food, even with all of these great smells, that the people who were sitting there all looked emaciated and were all rather grumpy. They were in hell after all, I don't know. Though the table was overflowing, and though they were each given a spoon to be able to eat this food, the arms of all the diners were tied to slats of wood, and it kept their arms extended. This meant that they were unable to bend their elbows or wrists, and as a result, these diners, even though they were looking at all of this food, they were tortured and a little bit hangry. They were surrounded and tempted by all of this food, which only made them grow increasingly frustrated that they could not bring the food to their mouths to enjoy even a single taste. Distraught from what he had just seen, the man then visited heaven. Here, at first glance, he actually found the same scenario. There were long tables filled with exquisite food. There were wafting, mouth-watering aromas. The food was tempting them to take a bite. Their arm